Hello, this is Random Palk, and today we're reviewing Dragon Dance on the Game Boy Color. Now, there's a versus mode in this game if you happen to have those Game Boy link-ups, but if not, it's still a fun game to play on itself. As you can see, there's a crap load of stages to this game, because each of these blocks is a stage. Now, the game itself, you ever play Breakout? Now, the stage itself is basically like Breakout, but your bouncer thing is a dragon that likes to curl up and do all sorts of shit. But unlike the Breakout games and shit, you can actually control the speed of your ball. It goes all the way from 1 to 10. You can change the speed of the ball by hitting select. So as you can see, you can speed it up ridiculously if you want to. Yeah, as you go through the game, you get different power-ups. Well, yeah, it's basically the game Breakout, but with a little twist. The fact that your dragon keeps curling up at the higher speeds could be a problem, because that means less area to bounce the ball back. You gotta keep grabbing those timers because you have a time limit in each stage. And once you get certain things, you can transform into various dragons. Like now, we're transformed into Ice Dragon, which can freeze and unfreeze time. So that's an interesting one. But yeah, it is a pretty fun, casual game. I know there's not really much special about it. It's basically just another version of the Breakout style games. But for Nintendo and Game Boy, it's a fairly good game. The music and animations and shit are pretty good on it. The little fireworks. And now you can see, you know, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stages in this game. And a lot of them do resemble classic Breakout. And depending on your skill level, as I've already stated, you can change the speed of the ball by hitting the select button to make it speed up if you want a little bit more of a challenge. I don't know, I think the music is pretty good in this game. I like the animations on the dragon. What the hell just happened? What the hell is this? Is this a boss fight? What the fuck? Did we just enter some secret boss fight? What was that? I've never seen that before. What the fuck just happened? What the hell was that? It's okay, Ref. That I've never seen before. I don't know what the hell that was. That was weird. Is that because I'm running out of time? I was rushing because I was out of time. Well, luckily you get continues. But I have no idea what the hell that one thing that happened was. That was fucked up. I had never seen that happen before in this game. What was with the game or world-breaking dragon thing appearing? That was fucked up. Maybe it kinda took too much time? Guess we're gonna have to speed up the process because I don't want to run out of time again. Because whatever the fuck that was happened. But yeah, it's a pretty challenging game, and it's actually really fun. If you ever played Breakout on NES, another good thing about the Ice Dragon is that it freezes time, so the timer doesn't go down when you're doing the Ice Dragon stuff. So that's another good feature of this power-up, is it does not, as long as you're in this Ice Dragon form, it does not drain your time. But yeah, if you're a fan of games like this, or this is actually a pretty good game. Maybe that one dragon thing appeared because that bar at the top maxed out. But oh, so close to hitting that. But wrong direction. There we go. But yeah, this is a really fun game. You get passwords for every stage, so you can skip previous stages if you remember the passwords. But yeah, if you're a fan of classic like games like Breakout and shit like that, this is a pretty good game. But alright, so yeah, every time that bar fills, you get one of these dragon things, which are actually really well done and interesting. But I don't know exactly what they do. So yeah, the graphics and everything for what it is are actually really well done, and the game itself is pretty fun. Oh, that's what that... Alright, so the different dragons you unlock have different powers. And depending on their powers, depends on what they can do. Like this one gives you an extra like little bumper shield that you can use. That's actually useful. I guess multiple stages you can unlock different dragons. A lot of these stages do kind of resemble the breakout stages. So it is almost like a kind of clone of Breakout in many ways, but it feels like its own game with the weird circling dragon in the bottom and all the other bullshit. Yeah, it feels like its own game, even though it's obviously a ripoff. Well, not a ripoff, but it's obviously like the Breakout game. But I do like how you can control the pace of the ball to make it fast or slow. You know, it gives you a little bit more control over the game. But you can't decrease the speed, you can only increase it. Because by the time you increase it up to 10, you don't really have enough time to react unless you're just a fucking expert at the game. You don't have enough time to react to reduce it back down. Missed it. We got it at the last second. But yeah, for Game Boy, the graphics and everything on this game are really well done. And that's that dragon's power. Power's about to fade. Fucked up. I just completely screwed that up. Yeah, it is a fun casual game for the Game Boy. That's actually worth playing and definitely fun. If you like Breakout on Nintendo, you'll like this game. If you just like games kind of like pinball or any of those type, this is actually a fun game. And if you want to just play a casual game, this is definitely a good one. There are several good Game Boy games on Game Boy like this. There's Dexterity, which is another good one we haven't done. Anyway, that's Dragon Dance. What the hell? That's Dragon Dance for Game Boy Color. Really fun game. Challenging but casual. Not a bad game. I would suggest playing it just if you want to dick around on something or you just want something to do. Fun game. Still playable. It holds up. It's made by Crave Entertainment, which to my knowledge didn't make a lot of games, but they did make enough to be noticed. But anyway, if you like my videos, follow, subscribe. I want to end this one.